Hey, what up, everyone? I've gotten the whole day to play Plaguebringer. Scratch my other build, guys. I have the best Plaguebringer build. I'm gonna give you a little guide how to play her too, because she plays a little different. I see a ton of people kind of whining, crying, saying they can't kill with her. She does no damage, blah blah blah. She does absolutely massive damage, guys. She wrecks teams instantly. Okay. So I'll get into like how she does it and why she does it, but first we'll get right into the build here. So I'm confident in saying this is like the best build now. I played around with everything, and this right here is the best build for her. Okay. So first of all, you gotta understand the Cauldron. The Cauldron is OP, guys. Like, as soon as you drop it, like, all the balance bar is gonna be amazing for all your units. The amount of the abilities goes down, the healing for the survivors goes down. How much energy you get back per hit is gonna increase. And just so you guys know, with Plaguebringer, when you possess a survivor, and you hit someone, you're gonna get energy back from that too. So keep that in mind. So we'll get right into the build. First things first, get the 75-second cooldown, amazing. Full balance bar on the basic. We're gonna go over, get the full health on the basic. I love my units beefy. So we'll drop down here. I just need the quick to get over here. This one's nice. The 20% reduction once they're blighted. That is really nice. If you're an elite with the melee resistance, they do like no damage. I like the 10% there. That's gonna help you, give you a lot of energy back. Then full elite balance bar, full elite health as well. Coming down here more, what's important over here, this purified potion pitcher is beautiful. This is so amazing. This helps with the balance bar. This helps nerfing the survivors as well, putting a debuff on them. I'm running the max damage on the boss right now, full health. I put the cooldown on the boss as well. Her abilities are nutty, guys. Absolutely insane. And then for everything else, I just got everything for Blight, okay? Anything with Blight in the name, I have it. And you guys want it. Like, the Blight is absolutely insane. Like, once you figure out how to use Plaguebringer and you learn, like, how to actually win with her, she gets nuts. So what I'll do here is I'll start up a game, or show you a recording of a game I played. These guys like rush the map pieces, they got them super quick, and then they just got immediately annihilated on the objective. Like, so first things first, guys. With Plaguebringer, the way to do damage with her is not like typical damage. Okay, it's not like get in the unit, do your light heavy. No. How you kill with the Plaguebringer is you start stacking the blight. So that's all the abilities, right? So that's the elite abilities, that's the basic abilities, and then with the witch as well, she can stack it with just her light attack, so spam that light attack. But once you start stacking the blight, you're going to see them just get absolutely murdered, wrecked. If you're just out here trying to play them like Necro, Warlord, and you're just like trying to hit them with light heavies, you're going to do nothing, okay? You're going to think this demon is terrible, you're going to think they're weak, and that's just because you're not playing it right, okay? The best way to play them is stack the blight. So what you want to do is pay attention to your energy, okay? So once you get into a unit, you'll see the light heavies, they start giving you energy back. I have the 10% on the off the perk as well. That's going to help you give you more energy. You'll notice too with the whip, when you max possession, you get that's what's different between theirs and everyone else's. You'll get more energy back per hit once you have possession maxed as well. So once that's maxed, you're going to be getting a ton of energy just from hitting people. And again, this applies when you possess survivors as well. So you'll see once you get in a survivor, you start shooting them, hitting them with melees, you're going to get a ton of energy back. So Plaguebringer right now feels extremely strong. When I was first playing her, I was like, I'm not really sure. And that's because I was just trying to play her like everyone else. I was sitting there just trying to do my lights, my heavies. That is not the wave, guys. The wave is manage your energy correctly so you can use the abilities, okay? And as you can fight in the Cauldron's going to make your abilities cheaper. But once you get in a zone and you have like max energy, she gets nutty. Like, there's no test of time on her. And I thought that was really weird at first. I'm like, okay, why did she get no objective slowdown? The reason she does it is because she's so powerful with max energy. Like, if you can just sit there and spam all her abilities and just stack blight, like, she starts wrecking people. Like, she is insane. I was literally squad wiping whole squads, all 4 people getting like 4Ks in seconds, right? Like, as soon as I drop the Cauldron, drop all the units around, I drop the boss, start stacking the blight, like, whole teams are just going down, like, quicker than anything, right? The only thing I ever seen do this quicker was like Puppeteer. If like, you had like 6 elites, they triggered like 6 elite traps, and all the elites shot lightning, you shot lightning, and the survivors didn't dodge, right? This is the only time I've seen like teams get dropped like this. But So yeah, we'll get into it. So I'll show you even how I upgrade her too. So I always do the same thing on every build. I go trap 3 first. The reason I do that is you get more fear out and you get way cheaper elites as well. And then with Ed getting the debuff as well, traps are stronger than they've ever been. Okay, so Ed's power's now nerfed. Now you can place traps, guys, and you don't really gotta worry about them breaking. So when the game starts, starts thinking grinding XP. Okay, do not flip cars. I know they blow up now, so like basically Saber's telling all the car flippers like stop it. They didn't get the memo on Castle Kandar when they made the cars teleported, but now that they actually break, they should be getting the memo. But yeah, do not flip cars. It's a terrible idea. Again, anyone who told you this doesn't know what they're talking about. They don't really know how to play. They're gonna lose to every competitive team, as they always do, and then that's where you get the whining, crying from the top demons, but. Whatever. So first things first, game starts, grind XP. Grind it as quick and fast as you can. Like, learn where all the chests are. Go right to the chest, start trapping them. Get as much XP, guys. Like, a lot of these times, especially like Castle Kandar, you can get up to like level 5, 6 in like 2 minutes. Like, literally, I can make a video on how to do it. You basically just go to Forgot, trap it all, like, massive XP. So right here, I'm just doing the same thing. Not like the best as far as like finding chests and everything, but I'm just grinding my XP, okay? So I'm already at level 3, and it's basically just a minute into the game, right? Like, that's amazing. And then, again, go tier 3 traps. That's going to help you out a lot, right? Once they start triggering traps, they're going to get more feared, and then you just possess them. You don't got to fight in the possession either. Just get in, get out, tons of XP, okay? So that's always a trick as well. I see a lot of people possess the survivor, and they sit in there and fight it, they lose all their energy. You don't have to do that. Like, play the scenario correctly, right? If you can get in the survivor and get some like good melee hits or get some good shots in, then yeah, play the survivor. If they're right next to 3 of their friends, hop in, hop out. Like, don't lose all your energy for nothing, guys. But yeah, I'm just taking like a pretty good route here. Went over to Terminal, got the chest there. Shavra Doll Factory, came over to Buff Road. Now I'm going over to Sewage. Sewage is an amazing place to grind XP, guys. I've seen like 5, 6 chests in this place before, so like, if you ever get the chance, you're near Sewage, definitely come here as a demon. There's generally tons of chests. There's the, the Moneymaker tree over there as well, so if you run out of energy, you got med orbs you can pick up over by that sexy tree over there. As you see, like, look, these guys are getting mad pieces quick as heck, guys. Like, they already got 2.5 minutes in the game. Like, that's nutty. Like, that's tough, all right? But you know what? I'm not worried, and the reason I'm not worried is I wasn't flipping cars, right? Instead of flipping cars, I was grinding XP. So I'm Gucci, right? Like, I'm already level 5. I'm already thinking by the time they get it, I'll probably be around like 8, 9, 10, because the 10's really the goal. If you can get that tier 3 possession, get the boss, like, you're Gucci, okay? Like, that's really all you need to hold down an objective. So just think, guys, grind XP, right? Best way to chest, but you can trap everything in the meantime as well. You can throw down like your basic portals and stuff too. It's not generally that much XP, but if you got tons of energy, you're flying around the map, picking up more, don't be afraid to throw down your basic portals too, get a little XP that way. So yeah, at this point I'm like, okay, they're probably up top. You know, I didn't see them anywhere. I had a feeling they started around like Cell Tower probably and start moving their way down. I'm gonna go hit up Misty Manor. Like, there's usually tons of chests over here too. Misty Manor is like a great place to just grind XP. And again, this may seem boring to some people, but like, this is how you should be starting your demon games, guys. Like, you shouldn't be flipping cars or even ignoring XP to try and find them. Just get your XP, okay? It's the good teams. Like, if you're not close to level 10 and you don't have that tier 3 possession, like, you're probably not gonna be doing much anyways. Like, they're probably just gonna get in a car, run away, and you're just going to waste your energy and get nothing out of it. So, like, XP should be all that's on your mind. And then, look at that. So they got all 3 pieces in 4 minutes. Like, that's great. That's great for them. They're doing great. So right here, normally I just go into basic more if I actually, was just playing more of a normal game. But since they grabbed all map pieces, I want my Elite Portal 2 just in case they go start a zone right away as well. So even though they got 3 pieces in 4 minutes, like, I'm not even worried, okay? Because I grinded so much XP, I'm confident by the time they start one, like, I'll be around level 10. So again, I'm just hitting all the chest spots, get these memorized, guys, get your roots down, right? Because it's basically like a root, right? Once you realize how the game works, the grind and power level, it's basically just a root of where all the chests are, right? So, like, memorize where the chests are, get like a root down, get like really good pathing down, and you'll be able to grind this XP quickly, right? So when you get rushed like this, you're not all nervous and freaking out, you're not like level 3, level 4. and you're, you know, gonna get dominated on the objective, not even get any XP out of it, right? So yeah, basically at this point, just located them, so I'm gonna go, you know, try and mess with them the best I can. And these guys did pretty good, actually. They were killing my stuff up into the objective, and then they get absolutely dominated on the objective. Like, you will see the Blight kick in, and you will see how to murder team quicker than any other demon, okay? I haven't had too much time on, like, the new buff Warlord. I played a couple games on the buff Puppeteer. They're nutty right now. But as far as the games I played today, Plaguebringer seems the strongest as far as just wiping out the entire team. So I got lucky, I guess. I haven't ran into like too many good support players that were just constantly healing. But yeah, so right here's a good play too. I'm going for the chest, the demon dash on them, and then just drop the cauldron right on them. Be like, all right, you want to be greedy? You want this chest? Like, here you go. And then this is where the meat and potatoes comes, guys. This is what's going to separate the good Plaguebringers from the bad ones. So again, your lights, your heavies, you should only be thinking of using them to get energy back, okay? They are not there to hurt the survivors at all. They do like no damage whatsoever. The way you're gonna hurt them is the abilities. You're gonna constantly hit them with the abilities, constantly stack blight. The light heavies do nothing. Like, I watch other streamers and they're like, you know, hitting people 20-something time with the basics and they're freaking out like Plaguebringer sucks. Well, that's not how you play Plaguebringer, guys. The point is to use the abilities and stack them. So basically, you got to manage your energy while managing the abilities as well. So you'll see too when I use them, like you'll see the one right over it, right? And then the cost shot up to 60. So you can keep using them, but it's just going to cost more and more, or you can wait and then it'll go back down to the original price of 50, right? But again, you're not going to kill these guys with light heavies. That is only there to get energy back. Once you have energy, start using the abilities. And again, that's why I'm telling you, there's no test of time on Plaguebringer, because these abilities are insane. Like, once you start stacking the blight and you're hitting them with the blight after blight after blight, like, they die extremely quickly. Like, and not only that, they get super nerfed as well. Like, you'll see the elites, they already have melee resistance. If you hit them with, like, the witch's potion and the cauldrons right there, like, they do not kill the elites. Like, the elites are amazing. So at this point, I'm just waiting for my cauldron to come back. Oh, I see I have boss. I'm not going to drop the boss yet. I want to wait till the cauldron comes back. You want to use them in tangent, guys. Like, there's a really long cooldown on the cauldron, so you've got to make sure you're using it efficiently, right? Which is basically, I would only recommend using it with the boss, right? So, like, don't just drop the boss here where you got a 10-second cooldown on your cauldron. Like, wait, like, so right here I'm just grinding the XP. Oh, and by the way, possessing Mia is insane. Every Mia I've ever possessed, I've just started murdering people. So if you're a Mia player, like, do not get possessed, guys. Be very careful of getting possessed. You almost got to treat yourself like a hunter, okay? Because you are going to murder your teammates so fast with Mia. Like, she has, like, her getting possessed is a serious thing, just like a hunter. So as you see, I wait for the cauldron, and then basically the witch's abilities are amazing, okay? So the potion, it's going to nerf the survivors, and then it's going to buff your units as well. So it's going to help them out with the balance bar. And then, just so you guys know, the scream works just like Elagos rocks. Do not, like, scream from far away. Get in their face. Bang. The closer you are to them, the more damage you do. And it does nutty damage. I've seen it hit, like, for 300. So, like, this is why there's no test of time. Because if you could just sit here and spam this scream in their face, like, they have no chance, okay? So what you want to be doing with her is constantly throwing your potion at your unit, at them, constantly debuffing them, and then yell in their face. Also be careful with her grab. Her grab is, like, really buggy right now. It doesn't, like, seem to register. You kind of get stuck floating in space. So, like, try to avoid the grab a little bit. It's not that good. And then the R2 doesn't really seem to be that well either. You're really just better off just spamming the R1, throwing the potions, and then yell in their face, okay? Like, if you're a survivor and you see she's about to yell, get away. Like, look at this. Boom! Look how much damage you just hit on Mia, yo. Like, she's toasted. And then you keep throwing the potion, put the blight on them, stack some more blight with the R1, toasted. Like, look at this team just getting annihilated, guys. Like, everyone who's saying Plaguebringer does no damage, you can't kill her, again, it's because they're trying to play it just like every other demon, okay? Do not do that. The light heavies are only there to give you energy back. The abilities are how you're killing people, okay? And then you want to run the perks I ranked, you want all the blight perks, okay? Because they are insane, they are amazing. At first I was, like, really skeptical, I didn't know what really to do with her. But, like, as soon as I figured it out, like, that the light heavy do nothing and the abilities are just a godsend, like, I started murdering everybody, like she's insane, especially in objectives when she has infinite energy. She is nuts. The only thing I can warn you guys about, I only had one game go to the book. There's only one survivor left, right? And I was just beating on the book with the boss. It took me a minute and a half to break it with the boss. So I do not think the boss can break the book. I think you have to use basics elites. I have not tested that yet. I want to get into a game. When I do that eventually, I'll probably just let a team go to the book just to try it. But guys, do not count on the boss breaking the book, okay? That boss does no damage. Literally, with one survivor, 0 interruptions on my attacks, all heavies, light, everything on the book, it took me a minute and a half to break it. So, the boss is not good for breaking the book. I'm assuming what you got to do is drop the cauldron and then just use the basic elites. So I'm thinking the best game plan is once they get to the dark ones, drop the boss on the dark ones, right? Fight with the boss before they pop it, and then just use the cauldron and then use the basics and the elites on the book. So again, I'm not sure if the elite basics have an issue breaking the book. I would assume not. But really, guys, you don't want to use the boss on the book. Maybe bring out the boss if you're able to, finish them off, kill them, something like that. But do not count on the boss breaking the book. It is terrible at breaking the book. It literally took me a minute and a half, guys. It took forever. And I basically realized, the boss cannot do it. But yeah, dude, Plaguebringer is crazy strong. She is definitely the best at just annihilating health. And again, the way you do it is through the abilities. And then, just so you guys know too, when the witch dies, she comes back, you can just spam the abilities, okay? There's no more cost to them. Start just screaming in their face. Just keep chucking potions at them. It costs no energy. And then, like I said, the scream in their face does massive damage. I only have 1 point in it where it's just a 5%, and I've seen it hit for 300. Okay, that is a lot. That's 3 screams in the face is gonna kill almost every character. So definitely use that correctly. Definitely run this build, and again, get used to managing the economy. Get used to using the abilities to apply the damage, and realize your light heavies with your elites and basics, they're only there to get energy back, guys. They're not there to kill people. So don't freak out when you see no damage. Just realize they're only there to get energy back, and it's stacking the abilities, and the blight is how you kill people. So yeah, I appreciate everyone. Hope everyone has a good day as well.